Hi, I'm Naomi. I'm from Earthwatch Australia and I'm the Program Coordinator for the Agents of Change for the Environment program that Mieta is involved with. We are a research charity that wants to promote positive behavioural change for the environment, and the specific program, ACE, aims to amplify and upskill young voices in rural and regional Australia.
Hi, I'm Josh. I'm one half of Hi-Fi Co-Creates, which is an environmental and communal art project. We bring shared art making experiences to people and encourage play and shared storytelling, bringing our shared art making along with some prompts to kind of encourage people to think about their relationship with the land that they live, work and play on. Caring for the lands and waters around us is an essential part of our relationship as humans. I feel that caring for the land and the waters is, in extension, caring for ourselves and our communities. We want to discuss how attitudes can change and develop to recognise that we are a part of nature and that we're a part of the land and we're a part of the water, and not separate from it.
Womanjika, Niata, Niatanwa. My name's Lionel Louch. I'm a Gunditj Murra, Kurrarong, Bunjalung man. Been a beautiful day here at the Revillaging project today. It's been amazing. I've finished off with a meditation and a talk about culture, teaching people to see through an Indigenous perspective, teaching the importance of people go out walking out in bush, everybody's looking but nobody's seeing. So just teaching everybody to take a step back, slow down and just take in your surroundings and teaching people to see. I'm here to teach people about the importance of the caring for our land and our waterways. Now, the importance of growing the right plants, looking after the land and looking after our waterways, because a lot of plants that they bring from overseas are not good for our land, fertilisers, pesticides and all that sort of stuff. So we're teaching people, I'm here to teach people about what we already have here in this country that's grown here for millions of years, that we should be growing here and we should be using. It's better for the land, it's better for our future generations. It's a sustainable future and it protects our waterways too. When we use our plants, we don't have to drain all our rivers and creeks dry, our bloodlines to the land. We respect them more. We can leave them alone because our plants can survive off a handful of waterings a year.
I'm feeling deeper into my relationship to the land and the waters being so ever-changing. Today's been a celebration for me and a wonderful reminder to remember that wherever I walk on this land, I'm walking on stories. That was one of the first things we were told today when we met at the welcome, and I'm carrying that all throughout the day, and I think I'll carry it a long way forward. So it's been a wonderful opportunity to meet new friends and to get closer to what it feels like to live a really balanced, integrated life, and with such amazing role models around too, both young and old. So I feel very lucky today.
It's been really beautiful to do all the things in this space, to learn, to share stories and to listen as well, and I feel really grateful for that. As humans, it's really important that we honour the responsibility we have to look after land, whether that be giving back food into the soil, by composting, whether that be planting new food, and considering the so-called resources that we're using, because nothing is really a resource, everything comes from the land around us, so it's really important that we are meaningful and mindful of the things that we're taking from land and intentional about how we're giving back to it as well.
You know, it's through doing events like this, bringing community together to be present with each other, to sort of be in our hearts, to be embodied, to work on the land, to care for the land, to care for each other, that, I believe the solutions to the broader, crisis of the environment, all the big meta crises that are going on, there's a lot of stuff to worry about, but it has to start at the ground level. It has to start in relationship with ourselves, with the land, with each other. And I think that that's why events like this today, really fill my heart and give me hope, is that, we're not solving the problems immediately, but what I think about it, in terms of a farming context, which is what we're doing here, is we're sort of sprinkling the seeds of change. And we don't know where people will take what's inspired them through the day, but it's my belief actually that, the butterfly effect happens, and that when you get people into the soil and when you get people into right relationship with nature, and you get that change into their bodies, not into their minds, that thing can't help but take over and create sort of larger systemic change. And that's really, that's the intention of days like today, and that's the hope of it.
Story, gathering people together, utilising art, music, place-based, hands-on, heart-activated kind of learning is how I connect with place and people and story. When given this opportunity and thinking about how we could weave together people and place, this idea of hearts and hands, tending to the lands and waters we call home became what felt like the most heartfelt tribute and devotion I could offer out of what I'd learnt to these places that we call home. When I think of today and how it's felt being within this space and weaving together these beautiful people and what they do every day into one really powerful community contribution, it's been beautiful. I truly believe that the way in which we tend to the lands and waters we call home is indicative of how we treat one another, of how we treat this world that we live in. Regenerative change starts with how deeply you learn to love and care for the places you call home, the people and the stories who are among it. And that's what I hope today brings, a deeper connection to the places we call home, and for the people who have come from further away, a deeper respect and appreciation and love for the places they call home, so that we can start little ripple, touching effects of hopefully becoming a more compassionate, caring and connected collective of humans who are tending to home, to earth, to country. We all belong to it, so that's my hope.